Hello, everyone. Let's check if the stream's live. It's not popping up yet. Just give me a second. There we go. Alrighty. So, today we'll be what we'll be doing is we're gonna I have an old project that I'm working on in Godot. I'm using the Godot Rust extension. And I've I've been writing all my game logic purely in Rust, in my own architecture. It's completely decoupled from the Godot side of things. So I have a bunch of glue code meshing, like integrating the two. But what we'll be doing today is moving the game logic over to um, my own my own game engine, and yeah, start working on the tower defense. So firstly, we'll probably just move over the code and just try to get the bare minimum, the basics working. Like maybe have a a menu and a level select screen, something like that. I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna have to make a map editor at some point, and that's gonna take a bit of work. It should be quite simple, but it's still gonna be a lot of work to do. Um, well, maybe it's less than I think. Um, and then we're gonna spawn in some characters once we have a map editor and we can load and save maps. And then we're gonna try to spawn some waves, enemy waves. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going, try and build up a tower defense. A lot of the game logic is already done, but a lot of it still needs to get developed. Um, it's just very slow working in Godot with the way I'm doing things. So that's why I made this. One of the main reasons why I made this framework or this game engine. All right. Let's see. Go to projects. I do not have the code with me. So what I'll do is I'm just going to freeze the stream for a second visually and copy some stuff off a private repository. But you guys will still be able to hear me. Let's see. So we could go to okay, let's see now. We've got Okay. Oh, made a mistake. Screw it, whatever. Just I accidentally copied all the temp files as well. And it's a couple of gigs. Yeah, when you copy stuff, don't copy the target folder. It's quite huge. Yeah, apologies for the black screen, guys. It'll only take a couple of seconds. Cool. I think we are good. Just let me see. The heck. All right. Cool. Okay, we're back. Couple of things I need to do. Probably want to delete the old Git repo stuff. Wait, so I need to make sure I actually own the files. Just give me a second. Sudo chown recursively to this user in this directory. Okay. Something like that. Should I just own everything in projects? That should be fine. Okay. But as you can see previously, we had this project split up between Rust and Godot. And inside the Rust, we even had that split up into two different crates. The one was just the game logic. It's kind of like designing your game to run in headless mode. And then the other one is the actual glue code, the integration code that uses Godot as a front end to run the game. So we want to replace this td3 underscore Godot, and we also do not need the actual Godot project anymore. So just for fun, I guess I could show you guys the game in Godot. Actually, no, I was on a my project's currently broken, and I don't know which commit to go back to for a working version. Might show you guys another time. So yeah, oh, sorry. Just want to delete this. Delete Godot. Yeah. Let me just see. Do I have some assets in here that I want? Hmm. I think we're good. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just delete both of these, that and that. Delete, yes. In here, in the Rust project. So this is a Rust workspace. Got 2 crates in it. Just gonna delete this one. Actually, let me see. Maybe there's some code in here. Yeah, there's some code in here that I might still need. That might still be useful. Map data. No, I actually think we're good. We could just delete this. Should be good. Should be good. This was just a stupid prompt from the AI. I don't need that. Cool. I could delete target as well. I don't need that either. Cool. Okay. So next thing we want to do is go into the Rust directory for the project. And just want to go to the terminal, remove the Godot integration crate and change it to store cargo build. Failed to load manifest for workspace member. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Should be good. Oh yeah, change the name over here. Complete cargo add cargo add binary crate yeah, we're just too clean, bro. What was that? And we're compiling. That's sick. I'm pretty sure this is not the latest hex version of the hex crate. Let's just see. Yeah, 0.24. Did we get any errors? Hopefully not. We're good, man. All right. So we want to do a git init. Boom. Get bronze. Master. And that should be good. Let's see. How do I open and close stuff again? Is it plus and minus? Yo. Yeah, I don't want to expand all files or collapse whole files. I want to be able to do it just on the directory I'm currently on. What? Alright, I don't see a way to do that. Pretty sure there's a way, but whatever. Yum. Got a lot of files. Looks good though. So, okay, I can jump up a page. That's nice. Okay, so we'll just commit all this. Does not have a commit checked out. Unable to index file. Adding files fee. Did I miss something? Rest different. Does not have a commit checked out. Yeah, why do we have a .git in our Rust front end, bro? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, it's not called TD, it's called tower defense. I've been thinking, should I make my text a tiny bit bigger for you guys? If you're on mobile. Let's see. Like, maybe 20. I don't know. Okay, that's really just a little bit bigger, but hopefully it helps with the legibility on the small screens. If you guys are watching this from your phone. Okay, so we've got. I think we're good to start working. Just trying to think. So what I'm gonna do now is one thing I really like about Cargo Manifest. I could just have different Git repos for my different projects, obviously. And my game engine is over here, but and my tower defense is over here. But you can specify a local dependency and but just based on a file path. So I'm gonna have tower defense use the game front end, just because the files are next to each other, and that's fine for now. So how you do that is you do path is equal to here we go, game front end, and that should in theory be all you need. I think we're good. I don't think I even need to specify the version or anything. I don't think you can specify the version. There's only one. It's the files that's there. So let's try this out. We should have a main for our front. Yeah, we do. And in here, we could pretty much just copy our example code from my other project, and that should just work. Like it should just work. Let's see. I think we do depend on glam. Yeah, we do depend on glam in this example, so I'll have to add that as well. There we go. Yeah, and we also don't have tracing, so just trying to think. So this code should not be in here. This should be moved out. Let's add tracing. Let's add tracing as well. That should be useful. So we've got tracing and tracing subscriber, tracing log, glam. There we go. Where's all the egoy stuff? What? Let's just run a... So where's our egoy stuff, dude? Oh, we didn't merge yet from our egoy integration. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say something's not right. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, this is the latest version. It's got some e-GUI going on. All right. Um. Sad glam as well. Cool. Okay, so we're depending on our game engine over here. It's just in a local file folder next to our current project. And we've copied all the code that from the example code in our engine. So we should be able to just run it. That's another dependency I don't have. Here's instance manager. It's also gonna be here we go. What? I guess we need to add winits as well. See, this is the type of stuff I still need to fix. And the game engine. And we're good. That should be all we need. Let's try to run this. Let's close this. It's gonna take a minute. Error, front sound data could not be loaded from file path. Yeah, still couldn't find it. Search file directory. Yeah, I think I know why. Yeah. Not sure why that's not getting the file in the correct place. So let's just go like this. You know what? Yeah, it's working. That's strange. That's very strange. Okay. Okay. Let's just add some code for eGUI as well. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I've got everything working. So, next thing is we want to clean up this file. This example code. That was just to make sure all our dependencies are working and yeah. So right now, just like I said earlier, we have our tower defense code over here. We have a GameEngine code over here, and we just from within here we just depend on, as you can see, we just depend on the local files in our system to add dependencies. We just depend on the GameEngine that way. So front over here depends on the game front end over here, GameEngine. Cool. Trying to think. There's a lot of work I want to do on the GameEngine, but as well, I want to get started as soon as possible working on the tower defense. Just trying to think. Yeah. Let's just get started. I'll work on the tower defense. Okay, let's see. It's been a very long time since I've had this project open, so it's going to take me a while to get familiar with its code again. But this is our tower defense, and should have everything we need to get a simple example up and running pretty quickly of what it does so far. So first things first, everything in the game, all the content is defined. The data structures for all the content is defined over here. So what we want to do is um, use that to make a level editor. But before we make the level editor, I think there's some things I need to change about the way that levels are defined in the game. So currently, maps have a name and a bounds. And a path tree, which defines where the units, like all the paths a unit can walk on. And then a list of tiles. That's what a map looks like. So if you want to place a turret, obviously you can't place that on a path. And then depending on the tile type, you also might not be able to place a turret. So you know, you can't place it on road, you can't place it on void, you can't place it on wall, you can't place it on water. You just place it on ground. And I think automatically we need to, one of the things we need to do is add a check to well, yeah, it's based on tile type and path together. So obviously some tiles you can't place turret, but no matter what, you can't place a turret on a path. And then as a rule for the units, units might be able to move over all tile types, except maybe some of them, maybe not void, which is just an empty tile. And we might have to add some checks in our constructor over here to make sure that when you create a map definition, we throw an error if you do something like that. If you try to build a map with invalid path, unit path, yeah, it's just added to do. Add it over here. Fine. Okay, so that's what a map looks like. Trying to think. It should be all we need to get started working on a map editor. Um, Later on we can work on a turret editor maybe. Uh, Okay. Mm, Trying to remove everything. Start clean. Yeah. Um, mm, Hmm. Yeah, what am I doing? This should just be a hmm. Just trying to think, guys. Give me a second. There's so much going on. So in my head, I'm sorting through all the way the old project worked. It's a bit hard to recall everything. It'll take a couple of days of working on it to really get back into it. Let's just start making a main menu just so we can get going. Okay, so Hmm. Mm, fine for now. The thing is, I could just jump to my GameEngine code and edit it from here, which is kind of funny. Um, let's see. Do we have an exit or quit? Edit quit. Window. Mm. Go to more. So open our project, our game engine in another window. And let's try to add a way to quit the game. Way to quit your current project. See, that's how we need to exit the event loop. And yeah. It's called an active event loop. Okay. Cool. There we go. We should have a quit button. So here we'll do front.egui. I see. That's kind of annoying. I guess we could do egui. Oh man, that sucks. Hmm. That does suck. Hmm. Does anyone know why this works, but this doesn't? Either way, I did a mutable borrow of this, but now it's saying I don't get it. That is strange. Hmm. So it dropped. It automatically dropped when I had it here earlier. But now like what? It's because I'm keeping this around. That's not good. That's not good at all. We'll have to do B. That should fix it. Still works. Okay, that should be fine now. Cool. Let's run a project. Tower defense. Hmm. Interesting. See if we get a window without about that stuff. If we remove everything from here, we comment out everything inside of GameEngine example and return nothing for rendering. Does that also create a black screen? Yes, it does. Okay, so currently GameEngine does not show anything. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay, well let's just commit the changes we have so far. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem here. If our render queue is empty, we do nothing. But we do still want to call frame.present. I mean, I think this will work. Yeah. What did I just do, bro? Yo, undo. Yikes. So yeah. Damn. Accidentally committed that. Should not have. Okay, let's see what we've changed here. Okay. Cool. Okay, we should be able to see our UI. No, we won't. Because over here, we exit early if our render queue is empty. But that's not right. We should still be doing... We should still be running all this code to do our... There we go, we've got a main menu. How cool is that? Um, Mm. There's so much work I need to do on that. Okay, so cool. Let's go like this. We'll move this over here. Move this over to. Cool. Nice. There we go. That is so cool. I wish we could scale it. Let's see. Can we do scaling? Never mind. Not gonna worry about that. So next up is creating a level select screen, I guess. So let's think this through. So later on, we'll be able to. The game will have levels. Let's say the game has 10 levels. It's a tower defense, and like you usually have in these games that have campaigns, um, you want to be able to make more than one save for the player. So we'll add this button, but it won't do anything for now. Now we're just going to assume there's only one save. We're not even going to have a save. But yeah, once you click on continue, it'll take you to a level select screen where you could replay levels that you've already completed, but you can also, or you could play the latest level you just unlocked, and of course you'll have locked levels as well that you need to unlock. But for now, we're just gonna have this button take you to the level select screen, and you can just choose any level you like and play that. And I think that's fine. So cool. What we want to do, we're gonna have to have some state for our UI. So we'll do something like struct main menu. And in here we'll have screens, or something like main menu. They will select, let's call campaign screen. And then in our game state, we have to do a menu state. This one, implement default. Cool. Mm. We probably want to go and add a librs as well. Doing a little mod. This is not working, bro. Be errors. Don't see any errors. Oh, there we go. Great UI. Make mistake. There we go. Procedures. Why is this an unresolved import, bro? Hmm. Trying to think, so hmm. Okay, so okay, yeah, this should be good. Okay, cool. That's doing what I would expect it to do. So over here, when we run our game, we just call UI. We made a procedure to handle all our UI for us. And we have the main menu so far. I guess we could start working on a campaign screen. Okay, then for now we just want to fill the screen up with a grid, and this will be our level select screen. Well, later on it might have more purposes than just being a level select screen, but for now that's what we'll fill it up with. So just trying to think. Hmm. I usually don't like using AI at all, but for this specifically is what I want to try. I want to start using AI for is just doing stuff like my UI for me, because I really can't be bothered. I used to do everything like meticulously by hand, but it's just life's just too short. Okay, Oh, I see. What am I doing wrong, dude? Yeah. I've got a problem up here. Oh, there we go. Let's just do 10. Let's see if that does anything useful. Cool. Nothing. Okay. Here we go. Hey, got level select, bro. Let's go. Feels good. So the problem was this sort of thing used to take ages to get going in Godot, and it just drove me crazy. Like if I quickly want to, if I completely want to change the way I do my menus, or like you know I want to quickly change what I'm rendering, it's very hard to work, to be forced to integrate into someone else's API, someone else's game engine, work around the state that they manage and all that stuff. Now I just use I mean it's stateless UI, so that's pretty neat. But also the game engine I'm making, I kind of want to experiment with the idea of where it's safe to do so, handing over the responsibility of managing state to the user. So this can simplify things a lot. Like if you let users, for example, own sprites instead of the engine owning them, um, you miss out on some things like I don't know, some obscure things like maybe you wanna. There's probably a lot I'm not thinking about as well since I'm new to graphics programming. But like, let's say someone hasn't used a sprite. There are no sprites that use a certain texture. Um, no, that's a bad example. Trying to think of a reason that the game engine would want to own sprites. Sure, I've thought of some before, but can't right now. Um, but but anyways, letting the user own that makes a lot of sense in the way of cutting down glue code because, for example, let's say you have a bunch of enemies on the screen and you just want to delete an enemy. Then you go in your own code, look for where you store all your enemies and remove the enemy. Now you have to add extra step and tell the game engine to delete the sprite for that enemy. If you own the sprite, you could just put the sprite inside of your enemy, and when you drop the enemy, it'll automatically drop the sprite. So it's little things, but it adds up in the end. And if you just want to work as fast as possible to work on your game mechanics and not worry about anything else, then think that's I believe that's the good way to go. Okay, that's not right. What? I seem to be missing something. Here we go. Cool. I'm trying to think. Let me see. So, yeah. Cool. So if I click one of these, I should get an error. Get an error. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. They are supposed to be unimplemented. I mean, I could probably do that. What the? Oops. Cool. That should be good. It's not amazing, but it does not matter. It's working. Cool. Alright guys, that's gonna be me for today. I hope you enjoyed it if you're following along. We just started a new project, brought some old code over, um, added the required dependency on our game engine and a few of the dependencies we need to use its API. That's something we probably want to fix in the future. If possible, make it a single dependency. Just so you could start using the game engine with one dependency. And then, yeah, we started adding some UI using eGUI. So we've got a level select screen, we've got a couple of empty screens, and we've got a quit button. But that should be all we need to get started, to be honest. It's going I'm very happy with how it's going. And yeah, we'll see what we do next stream. Thank you all for watching, and hope you guys have a great week. See you guys in the next stream. God bless. See ya.